Hello again, this is our last video. I guess you are tired of watching me, but well, this is useful for your studies. And well, what you have to know here is that we are going to deal with gerunds or gerundial phrases. Sometimes people use gerundial phrases or gerunds, and these gerunds are very, let's say, interesting because they are verbs, but they act as nouns. For example, running with scissors is dangerous. You know that run, it's a verb. Okay, even running can be considered a verb with ing. But in this case, this running is a gerund. And this gerund, even though it is a verb, it acts as a noun. Okay, can you see? It acts as a noun. And in this case, it's followed by a preposition, and most of these gerundial phrases would be followed by a preposition, and in this case, a noun. For example, this is a subject. Sorry, there's a spelling mistake here. All of this is a subject, and we say running with scissors. And the most important thing are not scissors, it's the running. With scissors, it's a complement. Remember that? Okay? It's telling you something about this running. Okay? What information do we have about this running? That it's running with scissors and they can be dangerous. So, running, it's the most important thing. It's the head, let's say. And we can call this a gerundial phrase. And all of this is the subject. And with scissors, it's an, let's say, post modifier because it's telling you something about running. And remember that if you have with, it's like having an of. Okay, we have already seen this, for example, here. Can you see? This is object to the preposition, and it's a post modifier. The same happens here. It's a post modifier, an object to the preposition, and is dangerous. It's an adjective, and it can be the subjective complement. It's telling you more information about this running. Okay, so I am very eager, and I would like you to write in your composition gerundial phrases, such as this. Remember that you can also say, for example, swimming in the pool, it's not dangerous. Playing with dogs, it's very nice. Okay, those are gerundial phrases. And well, something for you to understand, for you to take notes, it's that sometimes in analysis you may come across, or you will encounter different modal verbs and different words that maybe you don't know how to categorize them. So, for example, if you have a negative operator, let's call it a no, not, no, okay, we can classify this as a negative operator, as I said before. Okay, and if you have a modal verb, okay, it would be an auxiliary for modality. Okay, or you can also call it just auxiliary. Specifications will be asked as you grow or as you learn more throughout the years. And for example, in second year, if you identify a should, okay, that would be, for example, a modal auxiliary, the teacher may ask you what kind of auxiliary, or what's the meaning that this modal verb is sharing. In this particular case, it would be should for possibility, should for recommendation. Okay, it's a modal auxiliary for something. And well, for example, remember you will have do, does, will, should, did, might, and so on, and many others, could, can. Okay, all of those are modal verbs, and they can be actually, sorry, doesn't, don't, they are not modal verbs, but they are called auxiliaries. Okay, sometimes they can be modal auxiliaries. For example, when I'm talking about will, should, might, can, may. Okay, and if they have a not or an apostrophe and an apostrophe t, they are called negative operators. Okay, other people call it in a different way, and I will tell you later. Sorry, I will tell you later, but don't worry now. Okay, so if you have to classify these, not, remember, you mark them and you call it negative operator. And to finish, what happens if I come across with, a coordinating conjunction? Okay, what happens? Well, remember fanboys? For, and, nor, but, or, so? Well, if you come across a for, that is an illeative. So you are giving reason. Okay, for example, he passed the exam for he was a good student. For in this case means because. Okay, he passed the exam because he was a good student. And this is called ICC. Okay, si lo tienen que anotar o clasificar en el análisis, ICC, illeative coordinating conjunction. What happens if you have she likes chocolate and she loves sweets? Okay, this is a copulative coordinating conjunction. Copulative, it's to join. Okay, sometimes the verb to be, it's called a copula verb. Then you have nor, non-contrastive. Then but, this is adversative coordinating conjunction. Okay, sometimes people call it contrast. I like it, call it adversative, just because if you say contrastive, you get confused with copula. Okay, with copula coordinated conjunction, you call it CCC, and then you have the other CCC, so don't worry. And if you have an or, okay, you are giving options. So it could be called optional, alternative, or in this case, disjunctive. Okay, I like this one because it is difficult. Disjunctive showing an alternative. DCC, disjunctive coordinating conjunction. And the last one, it's a causal coordinating conjunction. Causal is showing consequence, cause and consequence. Okay, he could not sleep, so he will be moody. Okay, that's a consequence of not sleeping well. Well, so please study all of this. I know it's a lot. I used to give just theory, books and books, and you have to read the chapters, and it was very tedious, very boring, and most of you didn't understand this. And this is a way for you to study these concepts and to, let's say, at least know about them. Take notes, and we are going to analyze some of these sentences in a meeting next week. So remember, follow all my instructions and you will be okay. And please, what I strongly advise you, it's again, go over the analysis, first analysis, the second, the third, and the fourth analysis, and this one too if you want. Copy the examples and analyze them. Okay? Try to remember what categories, what functions, and first of all, a surface analysis, a broadened analysis, and then to go a deeper and smaller analysis. I know it is difficult, but you have to do it. And that would be all for sentence analysis. And watch this video as many times as you can. Practice a lot. And when we meet, we are going to practice online, and we will try to understand all together these different concepts that you can come across. And remember, I will give you a theory for this, but it will be very, let's say, heavy reading. Okay, it will be heavy reading, and enjoy this one, that in a way I can explain these concepts to you. If you have any query of this, please you can ask me. Remember, you can send me private messages, or you can use the comments, okay, to ask me questions. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this. I know it is not enjoyable at all, but it is better than reading. Well, bye for now.